Hello everybody, welcome back to Minecraft on the Block. This is the Technic Pack 6 tutorial series, and I was going to catch you guys up on a little bit since last time we were here. I believe this is episode 10. I keep getting that wrong. I should probably take a little more care in making sure I know which one is which, but since we were here last, I've done a couple of things. So we were left off with the quarry just getting rolling, and I'll show you where that has gone, but it's been working pretty well. So I've done a couple of things. I built another building. I used our filler again, and now that we've got a good amount of power, that thing just blazes through building a building. So it puts a building up in about, I don't know, less than a minute, which is pretty cool. So you can see I haven't actually changed it, but that's going to be our storage building, storage and auto crafting and stuff like that. Sun's just coming up, so perfect timing really. And then we've done a little bit more work in here, and I wanted to show you that. So one of the things I'm going to need right away, this episode, we're going to do a couple of main things. One, we're going to get an antimatter relay going, which is this right here. And to do that, we're going to need an energy collector. And if you guys remember, the biggest part of that is I need a block of diamond. I also went to the nether. My kid wanted to just play around. He likes going to the nether. He's always like, go through the gate, because he just, I don't know, he loves that thing. So anyway, I wanted to show you this. So I've got some iron ore. I picked up nether iron ore, right? And the way this works is you have to actually put it in here first, and this actually smelts down to regular ore. It's basically just burns the nether rack off of it, right? And then you can put it in here and you can macerate it. So I got a little bit of ore. I got some copper and just messing around there. I also got gold nuggets, and I got some more glowstone, which I put down there, and I picked up some of these nether bricks and some fencing because I like to use that stuff, so I'll probably use it for the stable and stuff. I like the look of it. So anyway, that's a ways off, but I'll show you a couple of the things that we've done. So anyway, I'm not going to really, well, I might as well let that go. Let's see, I'll kill this switch for now so it doesn't try to spit this iron in there, and I'll macerate that. We'll get going. So let's see, I'm going to need an antimatter relay, which is going to take a block of diamond and all of this glowstone. The block of diamond is 9 diamonds. I don't think I have anywhere near 9 diamonds right now. I've got 4. So we'll have a couple of options. We can either try to transmute some diamonds, which we could probably do because we have some tungsten, which is actually, I think, downstairs right now. Or I'll go mining, which is probably also an option. I also wanted to show you this. So this has been running, and we've got a fair amount of atrinalis fuel. So I think I might have shown that before, but we've got, what, 16, 17 total. So those can each be turned into a diamond as well. So we can work on that. But the main problem that I have right now is that the quarry, it's just running so fast and so efficiently that it's producing too much for me to just dump into chests. And I don't want to just keep dumping into these regular chests. What I want to do is get... let's see, I want to get alchemy chest. Whoops. There we go. I want to get some of these going, and they're going to take a diamond each, and we have the covalence dust. We're also running a little low on iron, but once we get our quarry going, that'll be okay. Anyway, these chests are smaller, they can be more compact, and they hold a lot more. So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to start taking everything that comes out of that quarry that isn't what we ores and things that are extremely valuable. We've got enough cobble for now. We can always go get that. We're going to take all of the cobble and sand and dirt, and we're going to put it in an antimatter relay, which will speed up this whole process. In fact, what we'll probably do is stop making fuels, dump all the power into the antimatter relays, and then we can just put things in there, and we'll get an energy condenser as well, which will allow us to basically just produce items directly out of the antimatter relay. It'll also allow us to do things like charge up our star, our Klein star, which we'll work on later. So anyway, one of the things that I need to do right now, it's a good thing I actually got this iron going because I'm going to need some iron. So let's take this ore out, start the pump. We'll go ahead and prime this, put this in here. We'll get some iron going. We're going to make red alloy, right? Red alloy, and we're going to make red alloy wire ultimately, but we need red alloy ingots, which means we need 4 redstone and an iron ingot. We can actually also use copper. That's excellent. That's good to know. Let's do that because we have a lot of copper. So let's make some red alloy wire. Take this copper and might as well take a stack of redstone, and I think it's 4 to 1. Is that what we said? So that was 4 to 1. So we'll make, to start, I'm just going to make like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and then we just take a piece of coal, put it in there, and that runs this, and this runs just like a regular furnace. In fact, to get a little more efficiency out of that piece of coal, not that it really matters, let's just make a couple of these. So we actually need 3 anyway, at least to start, so I gotta do 1 more. And let's just see what that gets us. So 3 of these are used to make this red alloy wire, which is extremely useful, and I'm going to go show you. I made 3 more combustion engines so that we can start getting things rolling with our power plant a little bit better. And yeah, that should be good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 12 of those. 3 of those, we'll get 3 more, so we'll get 2 sets of these. I'll go ahead and grab those for now. And this is simple. All we have to do here is just put them like this to craft it. We get 12 red alloy wire. So we'll use that right now to clean up our combustion engines. We're also going to have to do some more stuff with the with this furnace eventually, but we'll leave it for now. So let's see. Yeah, I guess the next step would be to go show you where we're at. I also got some nether wart while I was down in the portal gun came in extremely handy. We found a nether fort down there, and so that came in extremely handy. All right, you can see that this is running almost too well right now. I got to start pulling some of this out. I'm wasting oil basically at this point. Let's stick some of this in here. You can see that we've got a lot of fuel going. We've got plenty, and I got a few more engines which aren't running yet, but let's go ahead. In fact, we can start putting some fuel in them even though they're not ready to run. So we just need to be taking, you can see that that pipe is getting full, so this thing's really full. We're going to basically have to turn that thing off here pretty soon. In fact, I think we're going to want to do that right away. So let's go ahead and just fill some of this up, get some more out of here so that we have some room left. You can see I extended it all the way to the ceiling. I'm going to have to put another one in, which is good. We want to have a lot of fuel, and I haven't been running my I haven't been running that oil well at all, so this is all just from basically what was there, and you can see it's a pretty efficient little system we have going. So we're taking a little bit out, but we're getting ready to shut these off anyway for a second, so that should help. So let's go ahead and kill these. We're going to take all of these switches out, these levers, and we're going to run them somewhere else. But for now, that will stop these engines, stop the power flowing. This thing will keep going for a couple of seconds because it has some internal storage. And you can see it's just starting to slow down, and that'll kill that thing. And so now we've got one good full tank of fuel, which is plenty, and we've got all these things fueled up and ready to go. So let me just show you. All I did was added another water pump system down here. We want to have 1 per 3 to make sure that we keep the water pump going well, or cooling the engines well. Oh, I wanted to show you one more thing before I forget. So this is something else that Direwolf 20 figured out and is really useful. So these are important. Right here I have a frequency 1 and a frequency 2. What's important about this is that anything that you want to be running all the time and it's going to just be pulling power and you're not planning on really turning off, like maybe the quarry or this or whatever, you can have them all run on the same frequency. So these are running on frequency 1 because they're always going to be pulling power. The problem is that even the pump, which is over there that's pumping our oil, even when it's turned off, it's pulling power if it's on frequency 1. So even if it's not using the power, it's pulling power. And so the only way to make that not actually pull power is to have it on a signal where nothing else is pulling power, because it's going to pull power out of here and send it to everything, whether or not it wants to receive or not. And if it's set to receive false, it won't actually use the power, but it will still pull it. Now I haven't tested the way he tested it. It was in a mod pack or a different version that he was using. I don't know if they fixed that, but I didn't want to chance it. And I also kind of like the idea of being able to, have them on separate frequencies. I don't really know why I like the idea, but anyway, all we have to do is just add additional frequencies up here if we want to. So right now I have the quarry, and then whenever I set down my my builder, which I just hook up now, I just hook it up with a teleport power teleport pipe, conductive teleport pipe, and that's how I power it when I want to build a building or something. So anyway, I've been hooking it up to 1 as well. But now we're going to have 3 engines, so we're going to have a lot more power will be set. So anyway, we have our other water station down here. We're good to go. So the only thing we really need to do now is run power to these motors. Well, actually we want to run redstone power to them. And I think, if I remember correctly, can I place... redstone on. I don't think I can. Let's see. The best way to do this. I don't know if I can run them along here. I can't. I have to run them on infrastructure pipe or structure pipes, which don't actually carry anything. They just allow you to run wire. So we can put them under here. It's probably a good time to show how this works. So what we can do is we can run them on some panels. Let's see. I'm trying to think of the best way to go about this. Let me think this through for just a second and I will be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Here is how I've done it. So I decided to put the switch right in the middle, and you can see that we now have a ton of power flowing through these things, and we're about to get too much of that. So I'm going to turn this off for now, and all the engines will stop, but I wanted to show you basically what I did was I put redstone along here and up to there, right? So basically this block right here is getting powered by the switch, and then it in turn sends power along these, which power these blocks, which obviously get passed along just like redstone normally works, into the block right behind them. And so you might think, well, that's going to be awfully ugly. That would be true, except that we can use these covers, which we've used on the inside here. You can see that we have these covers, and that's what makes it look just kind of like a normal wall. And we will use those out here as well, and we can use them both on top like this, and then out here. And this is, you can see why I love red power so much. This is one of my favorite things. It condenses the redstone usage so drastically. Let's see, there we go. So now you can't even tell. It's just like a regular block. And the only place we really need it is right there. And then 1, 2, 3. And then I can just close this up like that, and no one is the wiser. So we've got a nice little system, and I can throw down my blocks here, and we've got a perfectly normal system, and all we got to do is throw this one switch and that'll start these engines up. So I kind of like that. I'm going to leave them off for now because we just don't need this power. What I'll probably do is put a redstone switch in here to allow us to turn off, so you can do a, let's see, is it a switch pipe? I need to just look for pipes. There's different kinds of pipes, and I thought there was one that was like a... It's not the valve. Balance pipe we're going to make for sure. Liquids, power switch pipe, that's the one right there. So if we look, we just need a golden conductive pipe and a lever, which we have. We have a lever. I can get a golden conductive pipe easily. So what we'll probably do is just put one right in the middle, and then we'll put a switch on the wall, probably right here, to switch that power on and off, and that would allow us to turn the power to our actual, to this thing off. Yeah, that should actually be fine, because then it won't be pulling power out of here. And I think that will work, and then we'll have to do something about the quarry independently. So anyway, let's go. That's a good start. We've got our power and everything looks good. This will allow us to run that and our quarry at full speed without any issues. So this building, I haven't done the magic work with this thing on to change it to smooth stone, but I will. And I just put one chest in here, which I dumped actually nothing in. I was going to start moving some stuff in here, but what I've decided instead is that we're going to take everything that we get out of the quarry and we're going to put it into the relay, antimatter relay. So you can see that we get a lot of monsters down there just hanging out because it's so dark in here. But this, has run a little ways. I actually took a lot of stuff out of here already. We've got nothing really interesting, no iron yet, a little bit of copper, some coal, and apatite and whatnot. So really we got to start getting stuff out of here. It's already full, and I've already emptied it a few times. So I'm running out of places to put it, and I really just don't want to store the cobble right now. What I want is EMC so I can make diamonds and things like that. So what we're going to do is, instead of sending it even into this chest, we're going to pull out of this chest. Well, what we might do, not sure how we're going to get the stuff out of the chest right now. I might just break it and run stuff back and forth. But before we do any of that, we got to get the antimatter relay set up. So I have to make a decision on whether I want to go mining or whether I want to do some transmutation. I'm tempted to go mining because I kind of need some iron and whatnot anyway. You know what I also should see? Let's see, do I have my... I don't think I do. Let me grab my... Well, let's see. Is rubber even work on the transmutation table? No. I wonder if resin does. If resin worked, then we could see about transmuting resin into things, because we'll have a fair amount of that. But anyway, point being that I gotta get some diamonds, so let me do some quick thinking. I think I'm probably going to go mining, because I think that's probably the right answer. Go down and do a little bit of mining, try to get, oh nice, another unicorn. Try to get set up with a fair amount of, ooh, we kind of need that horse. That's one of the dark horses. Those are useful for sure, but I'm not going to get sidetracked. I think I'll do some mining, try to go get specifically what I need, some diamonds and whatnot, and then I'll be back so we can get the antimatter relay going, and then that's, ooh, wow. We just hit a super lag spike. Something happened. I'm not sure what it is. Anyway, I'm going to pause, and I will be right back once I figure it out. Alright guys, I'm back. I had a relatively fruitful mining expedition. I got a fair amount of diamonds. I got actually a lot more stuff than this. I've been macerating some iron, and that's good because we really needed it. I also got a fair amount of tungsten. I was actually, this time I decided to hunt specifically for tungsten, and let's see, where did I put it? Right there. So I actually got 12. I had 6. I got 12 tungsten and 16 diamonds. So I actually got less tungsten than I did diamonds, which makes sense. Tungsten's worth basically 2 diamonds as far as the EMC value. So we could make this into basically 36 diamonds. So that would be kind of cool. But anyway, I think we have enough to get rolling. So I got a fair amount of other stuff too. Let's see. I got copper and tin and silver and whatnot, quite a few various gems, a lot of nickelite and stuff. So anyway, I'm having trouble finding a place to put all of it, but that's what we're getting ready to do, is work on that. So I'm going to make a couple of things in front of you, and then I'll work on the next steps after that. So to get to where we want to be, which is we need an energy collector. Let's see, is that right? Let's see, what about a relay? What is this thing called? Energy collector. I wonder why it didn't show up. Anyway, a block of diamond, a furnace, 6 glowstone and glass, and we basically have that. We can get a furnace pretty easy. I don't think I have an extra one laying around right now. A block of diamond is going to be sad, but doable, so that will be like this. There's a block of diamond. And let's make sure we don't accidentally getting another block wouldn't be a big deal, because all we would have to do is break it down. You can break this back down into 9 diamonds. So we got the glass, the furnace. There's our 18-minute mark. So block of diamond, a furnace, piece of glass, and glowstone. Okay, there we go. That gives us the energy collector, and then to upgrade it we just need obsidian and glass, and we have 6 obsidian, and we need, what do we need, 7 obsidian? Yeah, we need 7 obsidian. So let's get ourselves one more piece. We'll take, I don't know, a piece of, well, let's see. Do we have any EMC stored? Yeah, we do. So we can just grab one more piece. Perfect. And that should be easy enough, I believe. Except that I already forget what goes on top. Was it a piece of glass? It is. There we go. So that is an antimatter relay. Okay, cool. So this is good stuff. So basically this will now sit directly next to that, and you can see right now nothing is going on. It's not getting fed anything, and it needs to be fed from here to get a charge. Although what we can do is drop a piece of, did you see that? It's burning it and it's sending it the other way. It's sending it into here to be used. So if we take this, and that, we have 6,000, right? If I take this out, basically let's just take all of this out. Well, that was interesting. Okay, there we go. It actually used up what was there, but now it's going to feed that into here, and you can see it's going kind of slow. Actually, it doesn't feed that back in. I'm trying to remember how this works. I don't think I can actually feed this into the relay. That energy is stuck in there. But I can take a piece of gunpowder, dump that in. You can see it automatically bumps this up to 270, and dump another one in. It goes up to 480, and that will just keep building up energy. If I dump in, let's see, just a whole bunch of dirt, you can see it's just basically spinning this up, burning this dirt, Now this relay is a Mark 1 and this collector is a Mark 1. They can be upgraded to Mark 2 and Mark 3 relays. Those not only hold more, they have a bigger area here to hold junk that can be burned, but they burn it quicker, and they also conduct energy between themselves and charge quicker. So one thing we can do is we can make a Klein star, which would go in here, and that is Klein star. Klein star 1, 2, 3, 4, and then sphere, and then omega. So anyway, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, sphere, yeah, 5, and then the omega, right? So this requires Mobius fuel and diamond, so we can make one of these pretty quickly, and we can put it in here, charge it up, and then that can be used to store EMC. It's kind of like an EMC battery. We can stick it in here and make things, and it's just a really nice way to carry EMC around with you and utilize it. It can also be used as a battery for the divining rod and all this stuff. So anyway, we have a fair amount of Eternalist fuel, which we can use for other things. But you can see we're going to start collecting energy, and that's nice, because now instead of having all of this go into the Eternalist fuel or whatever else, we have some Mobius fuel in here. I believe, yeah, a little bit of Mobius fuel in here, which we can break some of these down into Mobius fuel for the Klein star. That will allow us to store energy in here and start to make things with it. Then the next thing we can do is we can get an energy condenser. Let's see. Condenser, there we go. And that requires an alchemical chest, obsidian, and diamonds, so 4 diamonds plus the diamond for the alchemical chest, which we're going to need to get a few of anyway. And then that will basically, you can sit that next to this, and then it basically passes all that energy through. It's collected here. The relay will turn other things into energy, and then it all gets passed into the condenser, and that condenser will allow us, you can put a diamond in the target slot, and it will just use energy and make diamonds, or you can take a diamond and dump it in the condenser and put a piece of cobblestone in the target slot, and it'll make as much cobblestone as it can. So that's really nice. And we're going to want to upgrade these pretty quickly, but you can already see that we got 1200 EMC, so we're getting pretty close to, double that. We'll get a piece of gold, and then quadruple that and we'll get a diamond, right? So anyway, that's just going to sit there and make energy. It's free. We should do it as quickly as we can. I probably should have done it earlier, although we've been collecting energy into this. But there is a bonus. You get a +1 per tick bonus, I believe, for a Mark 1, every Mark 1 condenser that's sitting next to a relay. I'm not sure if that's exactly right, but then there's if you get Mark 2s next to Mark 2 relays, the benefits start to compound, and what we'll want to do is basically put another one of those next to it over here, and probably this, but we'll eventually move it. So for now, I just wanted to kind of get this process flowing. So what we're going to do is we're going to put item teleport pipes that teleport items directly into here. We'll use I'm not sure yet if we're going to use filter pipes or provider and requester pipes from logistics pipes. So those are very cool. That's going to be something that I'm getting excited about. So let's see. Logistics pipes, right? So basic logistics pipe is a diamond transport pipe. I mean, these are expensive things. You get 8 of them. But you can actually use redstone golden chipsets. That's interesting, which you make those from lasers. So you get the choice of gold gears. We have a couple of gold gears. So we'll get ourselves a first set going, and then you turn those into requester pipes with more gold gears, provider pipes with glowstone. This is a crafting logistic pipe, which we'll make once we start automatic crafting. Satellite logistic pipes, supplier logistic pipes. So we've got all this stuff, and the supplier pipe is one that we'll need to supply from that other chest. So we'll say, well, to supply from anywhere in the system. Once we get into that, it's a complicated thing. Well, it's not that complicated. It's relatively simple. It's just once you understand it, it's very powerful. You just set up a network, and you can basically just request and supply things from anywhere, and it's really slick. So I have some big plans for that, which is why we built that building over there. So the next step is to get the cobblestone from the quarry and the dirt and stuff going into this relay to just start using it for matter. Probably the next step after that would be to, instead of putting it into here, once we get this going and it's really not worth dumping it in there, we'll want to get UU matter, which is something we'll want to make a recycler for. So once we get to a certain point, we're going to want to make a recycler, and a recycler will produce scrap, which speeds up the process of mass fabricators, turning energy into UU matter. So UU matter will be used for making really sweet armor. and other things. But the armor is the first thing I really want. So anyway, let me get this charging, and let me do a little bit of kind of organizing, and then we'll be back. And now that we've got the relay going, we'll start getting some scrap in there. I'll be right back. Hi guys, I'm back, and I wanted to show you a couple things. I've made a couple of decisions, I think. One, I'm going to need, so basically the way that I'm going to do this is I'm going to set up an intake chest, which will be the chest where everything comes in, and that chest will be, it will have an item teleport pipe attached to it, as well as just being a place where you can throw stuff, and then I'm going to hook up a sorting machine to that eventually that will sort things into the correct place. Probably short term what I'll do is put a provider pipe. I'm not exactly sure, but anyway, one thing I do know is that I'm going to need to get the sorting machine going. So let's look at this. Sorting machine is this, and that takes blue alloy ingots, red doped wafers, which take a silicone wafer, which take all this stuff. So I'm going to show you guys how to make all this stuff. One of the first things that we have to get going though is the blue alloy ingot, and we're going to need quite a few of those. So we're going to take silver and nickelite, and that's how we make blue alloy. So I think we have some silver, and I don't know how much we have smelted. Hopefully some, I guess not any. So let's see, let's get silver, and I'm going to get that going. So I apologize for that. I thought I was ready, but I'm not, so I will be right back. I guess I decided while we're waiting on that, we could get a little bit of the the wafers going. So basically we take silicon boule, or is that how to pronounce it? Let me see. I think it's boule. I'm not sure if that's correct. Anyway, 8 coal and 8 sand makes a few of those. So let's take some sand and some coal and go over here, and we'll say dump that in there. Take our red alloy out, and yeah, this is it's gonna be really nice once we start getting some actual storage and sorting going, because right now everything is just everywhere. So there's a boule. I need a saw, which I believe I basically broke my other one. It might have had like one use left. If I can find it, I'll use it, but I need to make another one. Let's see. I don't know where it is, to be honest with you. So I think we're just going to make another one. Let's see, I have precious gems up here, I think. Yeah, let's use this. So we'll make a handsaw of the emerald type, although this will be interesting. It says that it takes a diamond one. I hope an emerald will work. So let's see if I can remember how this works. I had some sticks somewhere, and I had some wood, and I don't think I have any of that now. Let's get some wood. Had some EMC left over in there, so it's nice to just be able to grab some of that stuff. Let's see. Sticks. Iron. Didn't grab the emeralds, I guess. Oh, I did. Only need 2 of them. There's an emerald handsaw. So this will be interesting. Let's put that back. Go check this out. So we got 2 out of all of that. I guess that's what we expected. Is that right? Let's get some more sand and some more coal. I know I have some more coal right here. Well, I have more coal in there as well. Let's get some sand. Oh, I hope I taught my... I know I taught it sand. There we go. We can get basically a stack of sand out of here. You can't shift click for some reason. When you shift click, it just puts it in your inventory. So I'm just going to click through this really quickly and get my stack of sand. And we'll get back over here and make a little bit more of this. Let's see. Whoops, wrong machine. Take some sand. I don't need that much. And some of that. So we got a couple of these. Now let's see if we're able to cut them with this. It may be that we can't. We might have to have a diamond handsaw, in which case that's going to be a bummer, because I'm going to be really close on diamonds. Let's see. the wafers. The wafer's actually what I need. Silicon wafer. It says diamond handsaw, and I think it means it, unfortunately. Yep, I think it means it. So let's go ahead and do that then. And what we'll also do is get a, there we go, diamond handsaw, and cut those down into, oh wow, that's plenty. Got 48 of those. That will probably do short term. We'll get a, what is it, a repair catalyst or whatever. Let's see. You can take this thing, which isn't that hard to make, and you can put it in a chest, an alchemical chest. You might even be able to put it in a regular chest. I'm not exactly sure. I can't remember. But it will repair items that you put in there. So we'll do that before we lose our diamond handsaw. Hopefully we won't have to ever worry about that again. And I used the wrong one. I'm going to put the emerald one in there. Okay. So now we've got those, and we need to make well, we need a couple of things. We need a solar panel. Let's see. This is a red power solar panel. We need blue doped wafers, so a bunch of those. And those are 4 nickelite and the wafer in a furnace. So we've got plenty of nickelite. That's the good news. We need, how many did I say we needed of those? It looks like 8 of those. So let's go ahead and we'll take these out. We're not going to need more of those for right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to start with at least, and that means that should be close. Put some more coal in there. And then the next thing is these blue alloy ingots, which are silver in that, which is why we are making silver. Alright, good. So we're getting a fair... No, wait, that's iron. What in the world's... Oh! I had iron in there. That's why. Okay. So anyway, let's see. Put some iron over here. Actually, let's keep some iron on us for now. And... yeah. Alright. So these go pretty quick. We'll get our 8 of these. That will make a solar panel. That's what's going to power our sorting machine. And that is going to take red doped wafers, so just 2 of those, which are these, so I'll make that. And a blue alloy ingot, which I'm going to have to make a few of. And a filter, which is another red doped wafer, some gold, and a piston. So I will get all the components ready for this stuff, and I'll be right back. Hi guys, I think I have everything I need for this little endeavor, except that I am going to need some bluetricity wire, but I think I can get that with what I have. So I need let's see, 5 of those. I think I can remember that, hopefully. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What did I miss? That stuff? No, like the opposite of that or something, I think. Oops. No, let's see. I messed up already. I thought I could remember. Oh, right. Right. Although, it's easy to say, but like that, I believe it was a red doped wafer down here and 2 pieces of gold. Is that right? That's right. That's a filter. And now for this, the filter in the middle, the red doped on the sides and the bottom. 1, 2, filter in the middle, blue on the bottom, and then I believe a bunch of iron. There we go. So that's a sorting machine. Very handy. Alright, let's get the solar panel, which is a bunch of blue with blue in the middle. So blue and blue solar panel. I think 1 will do. We probably are going to want to get more than 1, but anyway. And then we need bluetricity wire. I don't know, what is it, blue alloy wire or something like that? Blue insulated, light blue insulated. Red alloy with that. I don't think that's what I want. What is it? Alloy is this it? Blue alloy wire, that's what I want. Okay, so I need wool, which I don't have. So I need blue, which I do, and wool, which I don't, and I don't even know if we have any wool stashed. I thought we did at one point, but I don't remember seeing it around. If we do, we'll be lucky, and if not, I'm going to have to go hunting real quick. Looks like I'm going to have to go hunting. I will be right back when I get some wool. Guys, I'm back. I actually realized that one thing I could do to get some wool, I walked outside and killed a spider and realized that I could do that to get a piece of wool. So that'll give me one piece of white wool, and then we'll teach it to our table, and it's not very expensive. So we'll get a few pieces of that, and we're going to have to throw something else on our table. Let's throw an iron ingot in there and get a little bit more wool. I think we need 6 of them to start with, so that'll be good. And then we can take this, put it in there like that, and make our first set of blue alloy wire. So we've got 12 of them. I'm not sure if that will be enough or not, but we will work with it to start. So the next thing we need is pneumatic tubes. This is something we haven't made yet. These are for red power. So this is red power stuff, which is very handy. So glass with brass ingots. Okay, so I may have the 2 brass ingots that I need because I think we made them before. I could be wrong about that. I would think they would be up there. I guess I am wrong. So let me show you guys how to do that as well. I was sure we had brass ingots up here, but we have bronze. Alright, let's see. Brass ingots. We put tin and copper into a furnace, and we get, so for 4 total, we get 4. So let's make a few of those. So tin and copper, let's see. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Let's put that away and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 12 of those we need. And throw those in the furnace over here, like so. And that should get us what we need. So let me guess we're going to need a few of those. Yep. Alright, let me finish getting this wrapped up, and I'll be right back. Alright, I just grabbed 4 of these for now. We can just make a couple of bundles, or a couple of bunches of these. So that's 8. We'll get 16 of those. That's definitely good enough for now. Oh, and I hear one of my kids calling. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I think that might be the first time that's happened since I've been recording this series, and it won't be the last, so it's a lot of fun having them around. A lot of times they'll join me, so we haven't done that yet, but we will soon. Okay. I think I have everything I need for the short term. Oh, except that I do want one alchemical chest. Well, and I need to make one more set of teleport pipes. So, because I have one of them. So I need diamond gears. I'm going to have enough to make exactly one alchemical chest and this. So let's just do the quick, I need 2 of these. Let's just do the quick upgrade path here. Really? No cobblestone? This will be a good chance to get rid of another stack of cobblestone, I guess. Or use some at least. Alright, let's see. Okay, stone gears. Iron gears. Gold gears. I don't have enough gold, do I? Alright, let me smelt some gold. I'll be right back. Alright, I am smelting gold, but I just remembered that I have the 2 gold gears that I need already. I'm glad that I remembered that, although now I have some iron gears I don't need. But anyway, let's make 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So these are expensive little buggers, and they should be like that. So now we've got 9 of those. We only needed really 1 more for short term, but okay, so let's see. What are we missing? I think we're pretty close. I know I needed some wooden teleport pipe. I also needed some insulator or some that was weird. I need some of that. Pipe waterproofing. We got some wood and some cobblestone transport pipes. I think I really actually need a couple more cobblestone transport pipes. Man, I'm out of glass. That's why it's nice to have the table nearby. with some EMC in it. Once we get the Klein Star, we'll always basically have a battery for that kind of thing. Got a couple of golden transport pipes. I think we should be good. Cobblestone waterproof pipes. Okay, so I think we have what we need. This is going to be a little bit of a long episode. I appreciate you guys sticking with me, but I think this is going to be good. So the way I expect this to work, I'm just full of junk. So let's do this. Let's go over here. I need a couple of things. I must have a portal open somewhere. I guess not. My guns are orange. That usually I thought that meant it was somewhere open. Anyway, okay. Solar panel, which I'll probably just put on the roof. And it's going to be dark, which is fantastic. Right up our alley. Let's see. And I think I can run that blue alloy wire down through the wall like I normally would. Let me think about the best place to put this, because I want to put some thought into it, and I don't want to waste your guys' time with this. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I think I'm going to do something like this, but I'm not 100% sure that this actually is going to work in its current state. I might actually need to go back up here. I don't know what kind of connection properties there are. I think... Whoop, I got the panel back. That's good. I think I might need to go like... maybe something like this. Let's see. Now I know it's getting power, so I'm just going to do that for now. I don't love how that's going to look. What I really wanted, let's see, was for this to just sit on here, but it won't. So I was kind of hoping that like that might work, and it might. We'll just have to see. We're going to need to wait till it's day anyway, but what I was going to do in the meantime is show you this. We need a screwdriver. So a screwdriver is to red power as the wrenches are to the other two. So a stick and a piece of iron gets you a screwdriver like that, and then we use that screwdriver to do things like twist this around. And I'm not exactly sure. I think we want that to be the out and that to be the input. So put the pneumatic tube there, and we'll put the timer up here on the wall, and it'll tick and pull things out. And I think that will be good. So yeah, let me work out the power issue just to see. I don't even know how to tell if we're getting power, to be honest with you. So let me work out the power issue, and I will be back. Hi guys, I'm back, and I realized that I had forgotten one thing. I need a retriever. That's what I need to pull items out of the chest, is a retriever. So I went ahead and made another filter because I needed one of those anyway. And then we need this, which is some brass, some leather, and all of this. We have everything except I think we're short the ender pearls, if I remember correctly. Unless we have them downstairs. Let's go check. Nope, we have 2 ender pearls. That's perfect. And a piece of leather. Let's see, what are we going to switch out here? We've got so much junk at this point. Let's switch out the gears for right now. And we only actually need 1 piece of that. So let me run back up here. We'll make the retriever, and that will make a lot more sense. So there we go. So the brass up here with that. Those in the middle, a filter, blue, and iron, is that right? Wow, that's an interesting recipe. So now we have a retriever. That's perfect. And then the one other thing that we need to kind of complete this is a timer. So let me go ahead and show you that. And I think I hear one of the kids calling again, so I will pause and come right back. Alright guys, I'm back. My youngest son has joined us, so this will be interesting. We'll see how it goes. I wanted to show you guys this. So we're going to need to make a timer, which means I need these stone wafers. And to do these, I just put some stone into a furnace and smelt them down. So I'm going to do that real quick. Get a fair amount of those, probably get even more, probably get like 20 of those, and I'll be right back and we'll make some more. Alright guys, I'm back. I grabbed a few of these and I was just going to show you. So we have to make a few of the components here. We have to, the stone wafers are easy enough. Stone wire is just a piece of redstone on top of a stone wafer, so we need 3 of those. And so we'll just go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and we'll get 3 of those. And we're going to run out of space so quickly here. We need some cathodes, which are, or no, pointers, I'm sorry. The pointer is stone, redstone, and one of the wafers. So that will be stone. First we need a couple of redstone torches. We might as well make a few of those. And we're going to have to start dropping stuff here before too long. Okay, and then that will be stone and a wafer. Alright, and yeah, already we're going to drop stuff. Okay, and then next is part of that is, I think we just did the pointer, so now we need the cathode, which is just redstone on top of a wafer. So that will be redstone on top of a wafer. There we go. And let's throw away some more stuff. Throw away some of that redstone. Okay, and then we need finally these anodes, which are 4 redstone and 3 wafers. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 redstone and 3 wafers, and we got some more wafers cooking up, which is good because we will need them. Let's see what else are we gonna throw away here for the short term. We'll throw some brass away short term. All right, let's go get a couple more of these and throw the redstone away, or we'll just put it in there for now. Alright, good. Now, I think we have everything we need. So, stone in the corners, pointer, cathode. Let's see if I can get this right. Cathode, pointer, stone, that's not right. Stone, wire, something like this. Is this possible that this would work? And what did we get? We got a timer. Excellent. So let's go pick up all the junk that we dropped. And let's see. Put the brass back up here. Grab that. And alright, I think we're good. So let me go get all prepared and we'll finish this up. Alright guys, I'm back. I don't know if you could hear my son. He was whispering really quietly. He's like, "Can I get down?" Because I told him, I was like, "You got to be quiet if you're going to hang out." And so anyway, he wanted down. That was very cute. So I think I have what I need. Now, I'm not 100% sure this is going to work as advertised, but here goes nothing. And now I think this is what has to be powered, if I remember correctly. I don't know that for sure, though. Let's see. Do I not need that? I guess I don't. That powers this, I believe. I just don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. This is going to... So basically, this is going to sort stuff for us. And what we're going to do is... I'm just going to put a chest here. Actually, I'll probably just put 2 chests down. Let me do this. I think I still have the 1 more diamond. This is going to be a really long episode. This one's probably close to an hour, so I'm just going to go with it. I'm not going to... I'm through apologizing for the long episodes because I keep doing it and then I keep apologizing and keep doing it. So let's make an alchemy chest. Actually, let's not. Let's save the alchemy chest for next time. Let's just go ahead and make a couple of normal chests and we'll use that just short term. So let me get a bunch of this wood. Take a piece of iron. Make that my target. Get a bunch of this wood and see if I can't make couple of chests, and then we'll run back over there. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. We're already nearly at 50 minutes, and I decided that it would be best probably to save the rest of this for next time. So we built all of the components we need. What I realized was that I actually need to have some paint now, so I'm going to need to be able to... These things are... This sorting system is going to filter... is going to basically paint items as they come out, and they'll have to go into certain chests. They'll go into certain tubes based on what color they're painted. And the fact that I'm going to do that makes me think that I really need to spend some time and think about it. I also want to do some work in here and get all of this going, so I'm going to run pipe out here and then across out of here and across to fill all of these up, and I'll put a valve pipe on that. So anyway, that'll help to keep these full of fuel while I want them to run, and I'll be able to shut off that valve if I want. Anyway, so I got a lot of work to do, and then I'm going to get the quarry running because I have to get these going again before I can get the quarry running. So basically, I think this is just a really good stopping point, and I apologize for, again, spending so much time getting ready, but I think since I'm trying to do tutorial stuff more than just, you know, showing you the finished product, I figured this was probably a good way to go about it, so I hope that you liked it. Like I said, what I'm going to do, I've just been dumping stuff in here. The two things that are going to happen next episode at the beginning, one, I will get some paint going. I'll show you how to do that, and we'll get the sorting system going, so I'll actually just sort this out. And then one of the sorting colors is going to end up being a color that will send stuff, well, actually that's not true. It'll sort cobblestone into a specific chest, cobblestone, dirt, and all that stuff, and then we'll send leftovers of that into through a teleport pipe into the relay, and that's at least what we'll do short term. We'll, like I said, we'll probably end up moving that to be the recycler to get scrap and stuff. So, but right now, what we need more than anything is EMCs. So let's call it a day for this one. I will get everything prepped for wrapping this up next time, and I think we'll have a good start to our sorting system. I also want to put a little more thought into how this room is going to be set up and where the chests are going to go and what we're going to do, because we're going to have probably sorting system and build system, at least part of it in here, and I know that can be daunting. I'll probably actually take this window out and make this whole wall a build system, an auto build system, auto crafting system, which I think will be cool. And we'll have our request up here somewhere, so I think we're gonna have a lot of fun. Anyway, I really appreciate it, guys. Thanks for watching and sticking with me. I know we're a little over 50 minutes, but if you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up. If you really are hating these long episodes, tell me, and I'll start even just splitting them up in the middle, maybe. See if I can't do something differently, but I just get carried away and I have so much fun doing it, and I want to get some stuff done. So, but I also want to show you what I'm doing. So anyway, thumbs up if you liked it, leave comments, I read every one, and tell your friends. I'll talk to you guys soon.